Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rica Lusiana Dewi. So today I would like to present of a journal article that relates to my ESP project, which is the Network Information System and Applications. And this is the journal. The title is Optimization of Computer Aided English Translation Teaching Based on Network Teaching Platform. This is the table of contents of this journal. The first is background of the study, the second is literature review, the third is research methodology, the fourth is finding and discussion, and the last is conclusion. Background of the study. With the increasingly powerful functions and computer-aided translation software, especially the combination of terminology management and translation memory, more and more translators realize the importance of computer-aided translation technology. Existing computer-assisted English teaching models generally have problems such as pure information utilization, low intelligence, and low personalization. As one of the contents of the undergraduate teaching quality and teaching reform project in colleges and universities, the importance of professional English courses is self-evident. However, the current professional English teaching situation is not optimistic. The first is the outdated teaching method. Among the 46% of the students reported that the teachers used monotonous pure translation or a combination of reading and translation teaching methods in the classroom. And the second is the backward teaching methods. Among the 58% of teachers do not use any multimedia teaching methods. Professional English translation teaching is mostly based on teacher-centered and text translation teaching mode. This model lacks students' active participation and teacher-students interaction, and doesn't pay enough attention to the combination of translation practice and theory, which greatly affects the improvement of translation teaching effects. Okay, the next is literature review, optimization of computer-aided English translation. The first is hardware optimization, design of machine-aided translation system based on cloud computing mode. The machine-assisted translation system must have a large amount of language information which is recorded in a unified database. In order to realize the translation of large-scale language data, this paper designs a distributed processing framework that can store files in different ways, reduce unnecessary information interaction in the system, and reduce the complexity of the system's work process. To achieve the purpose of efficient translation, the system designs different translation methods for different types of language. And the translation module design in this paper is divided into online translation and offline translation. The offline translation module takes full advantages of cloud computing and can translate more information in a short time. If the amount of information to be translated is small, the advantages of cloud computing are difficult to realize, and online translation can be used to complete the translation work. Okay, the second is offline translation algorithm optimization. Offline translation is specifically for text documents with a large amount of data, and the translated data is uploaded to HDFS in text mode. After determining the storage location, the data will be batch processed through Hadoop and MapReduce to get the result. And the next is the third online translation algorithm optimization. In order to realize the optimized design of the memory-assisted long-character English automatically translation system, the machine English translation algorithm is designed first. Use the natural semantic feature analysis method to analyze the case set of memory-assisted long-character English translation. The memory-assisted long-character English phrase is decomposed into semantic ontology models matching the contextual semantic features through the semantic segmentation method, and the memory-assisted long-character English semantic segmentation model. Okay, the next is research methodology. Research methodology in this journal is experimental research. The experimental results show that the new computer-assisted translation system proposed in this paper can not only achieve better translation performance, but also can effectively and quickly realize the intelligent translation of memory-assisted long-character English with high data recall rate, high accuracy and reliability. The system has good compatibility and can provide students with a better English teaching translation system, which is worthy of promotion and practical application. And the next is finding and discussion. The first is translation performance of large and small files. This one perform experiments based on the above parameters. Select the computer-aided translation, optimization system, and traditional optimization system studied in this article. Analyze the translation time of small files and large files, and perform specific analysis of the performance of the two systems based on the experimental results. So the second is overall translation performance. The performance test of the long-character English automatic translation system developed above requires the use of different systems to compare the translation effects and analyze the data recall rate of the English translation of the two different systems. Then the next is the figure from the small file translation time and large file translation time. From the translation time for small files is we can see that when the processed file is 10, the translation time of the computer translation system based on language database. The translation system based on language rules and the machine translation system based on cloud computing are all 25 seconds. As the number of translated files increases, it increases in a linear fashion. Okay, and the next large file translation time. When translating large file data, the machine translation system designed based on cloud computing always take less time than the other two systems. It can be seen that the system studied in this article can perform relatively accurate translation in a short time, no matter whether it is a large file or a small file. And the last is the conclusion. The conclusion firstly refers to the cloud computing model to design a new computer-assisted translation system to optimize English teaching. And secondly, in order to improve the accuracy and reliability of automatic translation of long-character English with memory-assisted English. Okay, maybe enough from my presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.